good. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
Thank you so much, sir.
So thank you for agreeing with me. So
Nice, sir.
to basically share your journey and your success so that more students can get encouraged and they
Yes,
can
sir.
get tips from you.
Yes,
So
sir.
that is what my aim is through this session.
Yes, sir.
So where are you After from? I start, I'll just introduce.
Sir, I am from Madurai, Tamil Nadu, sir.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. I did my PG from UG from PSG Coimbatore, sir, 2012 batch.
Okay.
And then I did my PG from Stanley, Chennai, sir.
Oh, okay. When did you finish it?
Sir, I finished last June, sir.
Last June, okay.
Yeah.
2022.
Yes, sir, 22 June. I gave the INICET in April, sir.
Okay.
But last April I gave it, but I qualified, but I couldn't. I was not called for the interview.
Okay.
So that I felt I could try INI, and then after my NEET exam, after my final exams, I had a family situation, so I couldn't prepare properly, and so NEET I got a rank of 610.
Okay.
So for that GI surgery I couldn't get, so I continued preparing.
Right.
I gave my full effort for that INISS. I took Shackleford and read it completely. But that INISS, there were 22 direct questions from Bloomgart and biostatistics and all. So I got a rank of 22. They had called for only 21 candidates for the interview.
Oh, you took the one rank.
Yeah. So then I thought I should do Bloomgart. So I started reading Bloomgart since November of last year. And I finished Bloomgart by this year, first week or second week. And then I started, only then I saw, I had seen your NEET tests solution videos, sir.
Okay.
You gave that solution videos for like 3 to 4 parts, right?
Yeah.
I used that. And since then I've been following your videos.
Okay.
And when the moment you launched your app, I downloaded your app and was following it.
Okay.
You put a timetable, right, sir? Like you split the entire general surgery part into 12 schedules, right?
Yeah.
So that was a very, I was feeling very difficult to approach how to read general surgery.
Okay.
GI surgery, I had almost read all the books.
Okay.
So general surgery, I didn't know how to approach. I had read Bailey and Subsistence selectively, but that was not enough for me. Whichever MCQ I attended, it was a problem.
Okay.
So at that moment, when your thing came, I decided I should follow the timetable of yours.
Okay.
And I put your timetable as my timetable and started reading accordingly.
Okay.
So what I would do is I would follow your timetable as my timetable, and I would see your YouTube videos every morning before I start reading.
Okay.
So with that itself, I finished my general surgery. And that time, that much videos were only there, sir. Your general surgery videos were there, and till breast, your videos were there till that time. And then your videos didn't come, but I followed the same timetable.
Okay.
I followed your same timetable and finished general surgery part. And that 1.5 to 2 months, like almost changed the momentum of my preparation.
Okay.
If not for your assistance for approaching that general surgery part, I would have been stuck reading Bloomgart and Shackleford again.
Right.
Having read it, I would have read it again.
Yeah.
And I might have wasted time and I might have lost focus.
Okay.
But the 2 months, because I totally forgot the GI part. And I took your timetable and just read that, apart from the GI part. Because GI were in the last 4-5 parts. So I omitted that and read the general surgery. And then after that, you left that grant test series. Like for GI, you gave 15 to 18 tests, and for general surgery, you gave 12 sessions. So these 30 tests, every week I would put 3 tests.
Okay.
And I would chart down my mark in a paper. And my focus was to get 1 mark beyond or 2 correct options above what I did last time.
Right.
And the difficulty level was same in everything.
Okay.
It was not, some papers were easy, some papers were very tough, but overall they were in the same zone.
Okay.
So it was not like I didn't perform well because it was difficult.
Okay.
It was because if I read well, I could have done well.
Right.
So that was like a gold standard for me.
Yeah.
And I continued giving your tests only.
Okay.
There was a date postponement. There were a lot of things happening, and
Yeah.
there were only 2 seats in GI surgery.
Right.
Despite that, I just forgot everything and I just kept giving your tests only.
Right.
And what happened was in the exams, I felt very easy giving my exams.
Okay.
Compared to the last INI, I was, of course, in a very high pressure moment, but because I had given 30 granters in that one 4-5 weeks
Yeah.
time, I mean, I could easily finish the exam in with almost 45 minutes remaining.
Oh,
I
wow.
mean, that was I never thought that that is even possible because I was very bad at the March. I mean, the November session.
November something.
That was only because of the that momentum that I gained. And many people didn't know about Sushruta LGS. Many of my juniors, I used to say, follow this. I mean, it's very good. I mean, it gives a very. I mean, instead of talking to me, asking me what to do, you could directly go to this app because there is also very approachable and it's a very new essence of a material. So
Yes.
if you go into it, you will get almost every guidance you need,
Right.
and it's not very pricey like the other apps and all. That's what I said. My juniors. I mean, 4-5 people joined also.
Ah,
So I always had this huge soft corner for our app, and I wanted to like uh,
this is
and I was kind of getting distracted in the middle, sir.
ah,
And I messaged you.
okay.
It was getting very distracting for me. Family, something will happen, or I'll see some post in the phone or something. So I'll get distracted by that, and I'll be thinking about that only. I couldn't ask anybody if that's okay because the PG aspirants or final years were in that bubbly period, so
Ah,
they couldn't connect well with my thought process.
thought process.
So I gave a message to you saying, "Is it okay?" I mean, you addressed it in your session also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was like, I mean, I felt, oh, I mean, sir is recognizing my doubts and he's giving an explanation. So I should give away all the distractions and focus on my whatever I'm doing right now. And that's how it went there. And finally, I never thought this would happen. You remember I sent a message to you asking if it's possible. I'm not from MAMC.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
when you said, yeah, that's the hard truth, actually my bubble broke.
Okay.
But then I thought, okay, fine, we'll just do it. If we get through, we are lucky. If not, it's fine. We'll try for NEET.
Because I told you the same thing that it is tough, but you can just give your best rest. You
Yeah,
cannot think about the result.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, sir.
It
So
is.
that is my preparation in entirety, sir.
So actually,
Uh,
hearing you, I am more than actually. I'm feeling happy that I could help you in that. Like at the end, it is your hard work, no doubt that it is your total hard work and your dedication what you gave in the last 1 year. But it is very much inspiring to hear how you went through your journey.
Sir, whatever material you gave, I used almost everything. Whatever material you had given in the app or personally in YouTube, I used everything. I didn't use only that AIM NEET SS classes
Yeah.
because I was of the perception, okay, fine,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
might
Yes.
get through INI, so
Yeah.
we'll wait and then plan on subscribing for NEET.
Right.
Even these 4 days, I was thinking before results, I thought I'll subscribe for the grant series. But then I was like, okay, don't take a hasty decision, just wait for 2 more days.
That's actually very inspiring to hear a journey because actually you went through the literal ups and downs of the journey which all the aspirants go through basically.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what my first question to you would be that to all the future aspirants who will be seeing this, what
Yes,
is the
sir.
advice regarding the preparation?
Sir, now that NEET SS pattern is totally different and INISS pattern is totally different, aspirants first need to understand what colleges they want to go to. If they want to get into the top institution in NEET SS, they should focus on NEET SS. If they want to go into the top institutions given by INISS, they should go for INISS. And once they have set the goal right, they can start preparing. And both of them has a totally different kind of preparation, sir. They're starting to prepare in a general way, thinking that okay, I know I'll read through general surgery exit level and try to crack INISS. If I don't get INISS, if I
Possible.
do need, then probably they would end up less performing in both the
Both
exams.
of them, yeah.
So if they plan they want to go into NEET SS, they should persistently try and equip themselves for that. Or if it's INISS, they should try and equip themselves in that. And the second thing is, whatever they decide, it is not impossible. Because I was of the perception that it's not possible. But it's slowly, inch by inch, you slowly get your confidence. And it's not like you get it in leaps. Like one day you wouldn't realize you can do it. And one day should not decide that you cannot do it.
Do it. Very
Inch by inch, you just move slowly towards that confidence level. And you might end up getting the rank that we aspire to.
right.
And prioritizing whatever is happening in your life is very important, sir. So whatever is our priorities, we need to align them, and accordingly we should take a call and go ahead with our preparations.
True. So I think the gist is that they need to be sure about either they want to prepare for INISS or NEET SS, and
Yes,
then
sir.
they should plan accordingly.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, both of them are now totally different games.
Yes,
So
sir.
they need to be prepared for either of them. They cannot be prepared for both of them.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Especially
Yes.
for the fresh aspirants, if they have time like how you had for 1.5 years, then it's a
Yes,
different match altogether.
Exactly, sir. Exactly.
So second would be how would you address the aspirants who are going to give NEET SS in 3 months? What would be your advice regarding how they can prepare?
Sir, NEET SS in 3 months is for sure possible. I would say more than possible
Yes.
for anybody who are even starting today, or anybody who has not even read till today can, of course, try and crack NEET SS,
Right.
because there is 100 days, and in this 100 days is the time we have, and there is a source that we need to acquire. So whatever source we need to acquire has to first be made enlisted, sir. You have to first enlist what all we have to read. According to me, I would suggest reading Bailey and Lowe is mandatory, and selective reading of Sebastian and Schwartz is mandatory. Schwartz is actually a very underrated book, according to me, sir, because a lot of very valuable clinical correlated content is there in Schwartz. It's not just points; it's more of clinical.
It's more
content.
of a clinical oriented book rather than a theoretical book.
Yes, sir. Exactly, sir. So, as you rightly said, and most of questions from Sushruta LGS, I could crack only after I started reading through Schwartz. Till then, I felt like I was not doing well.
Right.
Only after I started reading Schwartz, I could get 5 to 10 more marks better than what I had.
Okay.
So, selective reading of Schwartz and Sebastian is mandatory. According to me, for pediatric surgery, for cardiothoracic, vascular, GI surgery, Sebastian is the best. And for onco surgery, endocrine surgery, trauma, Schwartz is the best. For urology and neurosurgery, I feel Bailey is very good.
Yeah.
Plastic surgery, I feel it's every books have a basic idea.
Yeah.
So approaching plastic surgery, even I am not very
It's
clear
a
about it.
dicey space because the last 2 years, the questions also what I'm seeing, it is a very dicey thing even for me to advise students that what to read.
Yes, sir.
And you
Yes,
very
exactly.
rightly segregated the topics which even I am concentrating from the same books like trauma, neuro. Even I'm telling that Bailey is like more than enough.
Yes, sir.
And Sebastian, as you rightly said, pediatric, GI, cardiothoracic, everything is very nicely given in that.
Yes, sir. So I would say this is the source we need to acquire, sir. And this 100 days has to be made into a proper timetable. And I would say following Sushruta LGS's timetable would be an amazing option right now, rather than putting all these content and trying to how to segregate.
Yeah.
And I feel Sushruta LGS has a proper timetable where they club a very tough topic with a very easy topic,
Yeah.
so that there is a flow of content.
Yeah.
You need not put a timetable and stress yourself. Just do the timetable that's given in whatever manner you want to read.
Yes.
But the timetable with SLGS is kind of perfect according to me. So they can just put the timetable and try to segregate that into 100 days. My suggestion would be do the first source acquiring within 50 days and do at least 3 revisions or 2 revisions and 1 rapid reading within the next 50 days. If they put in the maximum effort in this 100 days, I feel rank 1 would be a doable thing.
Yeah. And just before we continue, I'll just tell to all the viewers who will be watching this that this is not any sort of give like telling you to endorse for my platform in any way. Like I'll just clear it off because otherwise students will be feeling that I have told you to like endorse my platform. So it is just on the lighter note, but still I would clear it enough that you whatever you would be saying is not at all endorsed by me, because what even I as a student was feeling when I was to watch these videos of the interviews of the rankers was it was sort of an endorsement of the platform.
Yes,
And
sir.
even what I said when we started the conversation that I want to keep it as real as possible so that it is helpful for the students.
Sir,
So
I would say very frankly that I came into your platform just like how our platform began at
uh,
its inception. So I personally feel like our platform is a part of me because just like my preparation evolved, our platform was evolving. So in every aspect of my preparation, I was as naive as the platform, and I slowly became a. I slowly climbed the ladder just like our platform.
yeah,
So I'm more than an endorsement or like that. I personally have a lot of affection towards the platform. So that's why
and it is
I've been saying
like
these.
the day you messaged me and you gave me or platform the credit in whatever way you could. Like I felt like a proud parent, to be very honest. I had my friends sitting here with me watching IPL and I shared that thing with them, and I was out of words literally. They were like, you are not happy, your student has messaged you this, and I told that I don't know what to express because this was first for me. As you rightly said, it was new for you for the platform. For me also, when I started this platform, it was new. But hearing your news, I felt like a proud parent, to be very honest. This is not
Every
a over
point of
exaggeration
time,
in any way.
yes, sir. Every point of time in my preparation, I have been coming back to you, and every day I used to go home and say, "I talked to sir today.
Uh,
I asked this doubt to him. He clarified this to me, and now I'm okay." And some days when I'm low, people at home used to say, "I mean, you talk to sir. I mean, if you talk to him, he will become better.
yeah.
Whatever it is, it'll get clarified." And that's how you are a support in this journey, sir.
I
So,
really
I
thank
mean,
you for the appreciation what you're giving, but at the end, it's our hard work, no matter. So we'll continue and give more tips to the students.
yes, sir.
So now you said regarding first of all divide the content, plan it, and then prepare. Now if anybody, like many students ask me regarding how they can plan their day in terms of preparing for MS with the NEET SS exam, next how should they prepare it according to you? How would you advise the people who are giving their MS and then also giving a NEET SS?
Sir, I would, I mean, I'm not being modest here, but actually, I am a very slow learner, sir. I have very poor memory. So there are another category of people who are very fast and they have very good memory. So the advice would only be relatable to my kind of people because there are the people who read very fast, which I don't understand. I really envy them on how fast they can acquire the knowledge. I'm a very slow learner, sir, so I know that I don't have that capability. So I try to put in more time into my preparation. I usually start my day. I wake up at 7. I try to get ready as fast as I can and go to the library. I used to read in the Medical College Library of Madurai.
Okay.
I used to go to the library at 8 o'clock and I used to start my preparation. I used to continue. I'll read. I start from 8 and read till 1 p.m.
Okay.
That would be my first session. And 1 p.m. I'll just go for a break or I'll have some tea, coffee, or something. And then I'll again start preparing from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock. That would be my second session. And 6 o'clock, I'll go and have an early dinner. And then I'll come back and start preparing from 6:30 to night 10:30. So 10:30, I'll go back home and I'll sleep at 11 o'clock. Again, wake up at 7 in the morning. So I didn't compromise on my sleep, but whatever time I had awake, I used to spend in the library.
Right.
So this I did from the day my INISS of November came till till the theory of INISS of March. So I didn't take much of breaks, sir, because I was always thinking about the fast learners and the intelligent people who would easily grasp and analyze and retain things. So I would always put myself in the space where I am. So I would continuously read only, sir.
So one thing I would like to add is that I was in a similar kind of position, because what I feel is that every student feels that he or she is a slow learner, because there would be someone who is faster than you, and there would be some students who are even slower than you. You'll
Okay.
always feel that you are a slow learner no matter how fast you're reading. That is my personal opinion, because even when I was preparing, I had a like around me, if some people were there, I would also compare that they are finishing. So I think that is a generalized issue with all the students. So I think people need to get over the fact and just concentrate on their preparation.
Yes, sir.
So other thing would be regarding the MCQ solving. Now, if we just take the next 3 months, what would be your advice regarding to the students, that how they can read theory and practice MCQs, and how can they do it?
Sir, so there are two ways of dealing with MCQ, sir. So conventional way is you study a topic, you give the MCQs related to the topic. But I usually give grant tests, sir. My way, I don't go for topic based MCQs. So for example, if I read cardiothoracic surgery this week, at the end of the week, I'll give a grant test only. That grant test will have questions from plastic surgery, GI surgery, and general surgery.
Okay.
So I'll have an assessment in my head on how well the cardiothoracic content has improved my marks and how much I have retained whatever I had read before.
Right.
And in the subjects that I have not read, I would know what all points that I need to focus on
Right.
if I give a grant test. So I've always relied on giving grant test only, sir. I've never given a topic based, like if the test says the test is based on spleen, I usually don't give that test.
Okay.
Only if the test, even if the test is filled with spleen questions, only if the test says it's a grant test or general test,
Right.
I go into giving the test, sir. So it will give me a basic assessment of what I generally know and not on what I have read in that particular week. And after the test is over, I'll just go through the mistakes that I have made and the guesses that I have made.
Right.
I wouldn't read the entire grant test also, sir. So this was what I did, sir. So yeah, this is also a good way.
That is actually a very good way. That what you said was that you did not test your like local the short term knowledge. You actually tested your general preparation by giving the grant test. And the second very good thing you said was that you concentrated on your mistakes, regarding what type of mistakes you made. Was it regarding your knowledge, or was it regarding something else? So that is a very good point, and that actually helps you prepare in a more efficient way. That is what I feel.
Yes, sir.
And I gave a tip when the date was announced, that you should practice number of MCQs in a day. So what is your take on that? For example, for NEET SS, so I gave a tip that you should practice minimum 150 questions per day.
Yes, sir. Because I was giving a grant test every other day, I was practicing almost 100 questions every 2 days.
Right.
So this almost I saw your interview. I saw you told us to do 150 questions, sir. I tried 2-3 days, but what happened was sometimes I used to feel my confidence became a bit low, and I
Okay.
was slightly lacking on my revision. So I did it on alternate days.
Right.
I took a grant test every alternate day. So I tried to do minimum 50 questions every day. Beyond that, if you can do, it's very good. We can do more of MCQs if we are not very confident on our timetable, sir. Because if our timetable is a bit slacky, if you start doing more MCQs, it will drive you to sharpen your timetable and assess on what all areas you're weak.
Right.
If your timetable is very crisp and solid, you can build on the MCQ time in the whatever gap you have.
Right.
So that's one part of it.
So according to you, MCQ practice is must, but it should be according to the students' overall way of reading, I think. But
Yes,
that's
sir.
what you mean.
Yes, sir.
But like at the end, what me and you said was that MCQ practice is a must, no matter how many MCQs you do.
Mandatory, sir. Mandatory.
Because it gives you a general practice and also idea about your preparation.
Yes, sir. Mandatory.
Yeah, that is very true. And other thing, what I would ask you is that if we say Bailey, Sabiston, if we come to Bailey updates like 27, 28, what is your take on that?
Sir, Bailey has just completely refreshed its entire
Yeah.
content, sir. I mean, they have totally changed. I mean, I've not seen such an update in any other textbook, sir. They have just some like topics like breast, plastic surgery, burns,
Totally revamped.
and they have totally changed the entire concept of the approach itself. And some book like Bailey, if they change something, it's so valuable.
Very, very, very much.
They are not just giving you theory extra points. They are just shaking the entire core of your surgical knowledge.
True.
So I feel the new Bailey is a must do. If you have read the old Bailey, we have to take time and read the new Bailey because it's a total revamp, sir. And I would say all the update videos that you have given are very crisp. And if there is no time for the current final year candidates who have already read the old Bailey, they can look at your videos and take notes in their old Bailey only.
Yeah.
And if they have time, they can read the new Bailey. If not, they can go for Sabiston or Schwartz.
True. And that's the reason people are taking classes, and I uploaded the videos, and I've been very irregular, but I gave the update PDFs.
Yes,
because
sir.
of the same reason, so that only the updates you can read through.
Yes, sir.
But what I feel is, as you correctly said, that it is a lot of things have been changed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
even
sir.
I said the same, and even you said the same, that if you have read 27, just go for the updates. If not, then you have to read 28. That's a must.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is very rightly said.
Yes,
So,
sir.
and now coming to the mock exams, for example, like I am conducting 10 mock exams, but
Yes,
there
sir.
may be many platforms doing it in the next 3 months.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
what would be your advice, and how would you go ahead regarding the mock exams if you had 3 months?
Sir, as I already said, the mock tests are my major source of preparation. As much as I depend on my textbooks, I depend so much on my mock test.
Right.
So, how much of a mock is there in how much of a platform, I'll try and give everything.
True.
I will just make a list of the number of mock exam in every platforms. And even if the list is 100, I'll try to give one test every day.
True.
Whatever, I mean, it should be a very reliable mock, sir.
That is
You can't
true.
just waste time on a mock that is not well made, or
True.
you feel it's not a bit skewed, or a bit very difficult mocks. Very standard in all the standard platforms, we can give mocks. But as much as mocks possible, we can give, because for super specialty, there's very less number of mock exams, sir.
Yes.
So whatever is available, if we give, slowly we'll know how to approach the exams. Slowly we'll know how to split the entire, like say 2.5 hours of the exam, or the 150 minutes of exams, into parts to finish parts of the paper, so that at the end you have a lot of time for revision, where you can revise all the questions to avoid at least 5 to 10 silly mistakes.
Exactly. That's very true.
If those 5 to 10 silly mistakes are cut down, then your rank would be propelled up, sir.
True. And I think
So,
that 5 to 10 silly mistakes, they change the whole rank.
yes, sir. So true. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the reason also that I think your frequency of how you like approach your exam and how I did or what I advise my students, it's almost matching. And I feel that whatever you said in the last 10-15 minutes, if students try to implement that, I think we'll get thousands of first rankers.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I could have passively got it from you, sir, but this is what I did, sir, ultimately.
Because you went through the up and down, you went through the challenges,
Yes, sir.
you and you planned in a systemic manner. You actually studied intelligently. You just did not read the textbook. You actually read in a very efficient manner. I think that's a key of getting rank in any exam.
Yes, sir.
Your preparation is, I think, 95%. 5% is your efficient planning and how you go ahead with the preparation.
Yes, sir.
So, I think this is all what I wanted to talk to you, and it is a great pleasure of mine to talk to you and get to know you.
Sir.
Uh, like, frankly speaking, I did not know how much before, because as students message me, I just gave my own personal experience about how I dealt with any situation.
Sir.
But the way you have expressed your journey, I think it will be an inspiration to everybody.
Sir.
And one thing I would like to add and tell everybody, that how you said that after you got rank in the theory, you were unsure about if you'll be able to clear the interview or not, and you eventually did. So the key is to just keep trying. Don't worry about the result.
Exactly, sir.
And
Exactly, sir.
like Three Idiots, you just need to worry about excellence. Success will come no matter what.
Exactly, sir. So true.
Yeah. So give your message to the students. Like, I'll give you 1 minute. Whatever you feel like, you tell to encourage the students and be an inspiration for them.
Yeah. Sir, I would say like there would be difficulties and hardships. That is common to everybody. That's not just personalized to an individual. It's equally distributed according to everybody's capacity or space. So we should first take them out of the equation. And there is a capacity or your potential, which is also equally distributed. So we can, whatever discrepancies that we procrastinate or imagine, we can take that out of the equation. Whatever we are left is with hard work, sir. So how much ever we can work hard, that much we have to work hard, sir. Uh, Whatever we can do in our capacity, we should do. And whenever you think that it's impossible, you will have to try and break that fact, sir. Whenever you think that, or someone says you can't do this, you can't crack that exam, or you can't do this in life, it's our responsibility to analyze if it's worth it. And if we think it's worth it, we have to break it, sir. And after it's broken, we need not answer anyone's
True.
comments on us. We can just go ahead with life as it is, sir.
Like they say, let your actions speak.
Yes, sir. And in this journey, there would be a lot of people who directly and indirectly supported us unconditionally, sir. Among all, I would like to thank my teachers, sir, because sharing knowledge is something that nobody does unconditionally. So I would like to thank every of my teachers who have guided me since my schooling till now, sir, and henceforth. So without my teachers, I'm nobody, sir. And I would like to thank all the toppers and all the other people who had given their interviews before. I used to see every topper interview uh, at least 50 times. Every top, I know I'm thorough with almost every topper since till now. So that's how much deeply I have seen every topper videos. And at every point of time in my preparation, every topper video will give me one information extra on how to plan my day, on how to plan my week, on how to break the fact that things are impossible. So that's it, sir.
So I think very correctly said that you need to choose your inspiration and heroes and learn from them and move on, and not to give up no matter what happens.
Yes, sir.
I think that's the key for any success, and hard work, as you said, that is a must. There is no
Yes, sir.
substitution for that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'll just will conclude this, and it was great pleasure talking to you. And I will wish all the best of luck and welcome to the field of surgical gastroenterology henceforth. Uh, like, I'll hope that we meet personally in future.
Yes, sir.
And all the best for your residency, and let's meet soon.
Thank you so much, sir. I will surely meet you wherever you are. I'll come.
Yeah, definitely we'll catch up. So
Sure,
thank
sir.
you for joining with me and giving your valuable time and tips for the all the viewers who will be watching this. So, and I hope that this your story can help them to implement and get something like what you have achieved.
Yes, sir.
So thank you for that. So thank you for joining.
So thank you so much, sir. I can't say enough, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So yeah. So we'll
Okay, sir.
end this. So
Yeah, sir.
yeah. Bye.
Bye bye, sir.